Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States and the Prime Minister of the Republic of Singapore.
Thank you very much. Our friendship has never been stronger than it is right now. Singapore is one of our closest strategic partners in Asia. The United States is proud of the deep and enduring partnership we have built since Singapore gained its independence more than half a century ago. Singapore's rapid development from a poor island nation to an economic powerhouse under the leadership of the Prime Minister's great father. He was a great man. He really was a great man. Has been one of the incredible economic and political achievements of the past 50 years. Singapore is one of our closest strategic partners in Asia. Our common values and interests have led to a vital security relationship. Throughout Southeast Asia, the United States and Singapore are currently working to enhance the capacity of law enforcement, fight terrorism, and bolster cyber defenses. Our two nations also share an unwavering commitment to countering the North Korean threat and promoting freedom of navigation in the South China Sea. The U.S.-Singapore relationship has made both of our people far more prosperous and secure, and our values have made us long-standing friends. We are fortunate to have such a wonderful and loyal partner. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank President Trump for his very warm hospitality. I'm very happy to visit him in Washington. Grains and cotton, as well as farming machinery. On the economic front, the U.S. is an important partner for many countries in Asia, just as Asia is an important economic partner for the United States. Singapore is a small country, we're just 5.5 million, but we have sizable investments and trade with the U.S., and these continue to grow. For example, we are the second largest Asian investor in the U.S., with more than $70 billion in stock investments. And our total trade in goods and services amounted to more than $68 billion last year. The U.S. has consistently run a substantial trade surplus with Singapore. Last year, it stood at $18 billion. In other words, America exported $43 billion of goods and services to Singapore, and on a per capita basis, we must be one of the highest buying American customers in the world. $7,500 worth of American goods and services yearly. iPhones, pharmaceutical products, tires, golf clubs, financial and consultancy services. I mean the sticks, not the associations. And I discovered recently, looking at my sports shoes, that my New Balance shoes, which are very good, are made in the US, probably in New England. 1,000 Singapore military personnel each year in training detachments in the United States. We have a close partnership too on security cooperation, including transnational security, terrorism, and cybersecurity. Singapore has lent early and consistent support to the Defeat ISIS coalition. We were one of the first countries to participate and are still the only Asian country to have contributed both military assets and personnel. And as I told President Trump when we met, Singapore will extend our existing deployment to the operation into 2018 for an additional year. President Trump and I naturally discussed the situation on the Korean Peninsula. We strongly oppose the nuclearization of the Korean Peninsula as it affects the peace and stability of the region. And like the US, we condemn the DPRK's dangerous provocations. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, President.
President, what happened in Niger? Can you tell the public what happened in Niger?
Mr. President, any questions on the ambush?
Do you have a response to my issue, Johnson?
Any comments to my issue, Johnson?